Hello, my little monsters, and any game developers who might be watching. It's Tiefy Weavy, your Tiefling mom, and Queen of Comfy. So this morning we are going to be taking a look at the Bookbinding Playtest. I was fortunate enough to be let in to the private playtest, which is happening now for a few more days, and then the more public playtest will be open, I believe, sometime next week. So anyway, I'm very, very grateful that I was given some early access to play around with this game and see what we think. I will be coming back to the screen at the end to kind of give you my thoughts and overall opinion, especially for the game devs, because I think that's really important to be able to do when looking at games and doing all that fun stuff. Alright, everyone, that is enough talking from me. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Okay, there we are. I think you all can see that. Let me just get in the window now. So we are going to go ahead, do a new game. Name, Tiefy. Oh, we're not even in the thing. Tiefy. Done. Alright. Nathaniel says, My, who am I seeing? Tiefy. In the flesh and blood, as if no time has passed at all. Can't say I'm glad you came back, but welcome home, I guess. Hello to you too, sir. Thank you for allowing me to rent your shop. Sure, let's go with that. That's not a shop per se, just one of the premises I use for my business. Did my guys explain it to you at all? About payments and stuff? Wait, what business? You're not a bookbinder anymore? Okay, so it says click the mystic icon to learn more about the character. Your knowledge of the characters and their secrets affects the story. Which thing is the mystic icon, though? Okay. Is that something that's gonna be available later? Is this... That might be something, like, available later, maybe. Because I don't see anything on here that looks like a mystic icon. At least not something that's, like, bouncing out at me right now, so I'm going to just go ahead and answer that. When you left, not much changed for me. I had more clients, but also more complaints. Tiefy this, Tiefy that. Tiefy would have done better, blah blah. You've always been the more talented bookbinder of the two of us, so I chose something different, something I'm good at. And by the way you're dressed, I would say adventuring, assassinating, something of the sort. You do have a large dagger. And you do have a scar on your face, so I would say maybe you've moved into assassination, and this is not your concern, says the typical rogue. Okay, so then we have to go ahead and answer this one, which is they did. I have to pay you half of my income. And if there's no income, there's no roof overhead. So, for your own sake, I hope you're still a good bookbinder. Or have all these years as nobles' lapdogs made you soft-handed? Rude. Also, I am a royal, so, not all of us don't do any work. I'll have you know that. Well, we're about to find out. See this book? Change its cover to, I don't know, the turquoise one, and add some patterns. Make it look mystical, like it's some sort of expensive grimoire. I'll sell it to an acquaintance of mine for triple the price. Great. Okay. To open the customization menu, click on the book in Nate's hand. Okay. Alright, so he wants the cover to be turquoise, which I'm gonna guess is this right here, but let's go ahead and look. Make sure there are no other colors that are close. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're gonna add something like that. And he says he wants something mystical, eh? Mystical. Okay, I think we can do that. These... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I thought all you had to do was click on them. No, it looks like you need to click and drag. Mystical, he says. Okay, we can do mystical. Friendo. Alright, what else? What else should go in here if it's super mystical, eh? Oh. Something like that could be cool. Let's see. Can we make it bigger and not make it look junky? To do that. Okay. What else? What else should we do? I don't want to, like, do too much with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe we could just add that. Do that. Maybe make that a bit bigger. That looks pretty mystical to me. And I know books, trust me. I'm a book fiend. Okay, let's click finish. Let's hope he actually likes it. But I have an idea. He's probably not going to be the type who's easy to impress. But let's go ahead and finish up. Not bad. But it's not good either, is it? Or are you somehow satisfied? Not bad, is that all you had to say? Okay, yeah, I guess. I don't know. He might have chosen that to mock us, but he didn't say it sucked, so let's do that. I don't know how you were treated in the capital, but I'm not gonna pat you on the head for every little thing. And why not? Don't moms deserve head pats? What about bookbinders? No head pats? Well, whatever. Fine. You are no longer the magician that everyone loves and admires. You're just a regular bookbinder. Well, that's an interesting revelation. Apparently we used to be a beloved magician. And we're not anymore. Deal with it and get to work. I'll come back tomorrow. Well, at least he wasn't too mean. Click the service bell to summon your first customer. Okay. Ding! Hello! Good afternoon. Are you open? Yes, I am. You have a book on tarot. You are already a kindred spirit. What can I do for you? Of course you are. You just rang the bell. I'm asking stupid questions again. Awkward me. Actually, I saw you yesterday when I was walking by. You were unpacking. How do you like the town? I hope the people welcomed you kindly. A lot has changed over here the past few years. We're not the capital, of course, but I'm talking too much, aren't I? Right, let's get down to business. Pink cover with some cute stickers on it, please. The more the better. I want my textbook to look nice. Okay, so we've got to change the cover here. Let's see what the book is titled anyway, because I'm curious. Reading Tarot. All you ever wanted and didn't want to know about arcane magic. Alrighty. Well then. Pink cover, she says, and lots of stickers. Okay. I think that's gonna be the only pink cover we have, so that's gonna have to do. Let's put that around just to extra protect it. And then stickers, 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 I guess. Whee! Okay. Well, okay, wait. I was gonna put that on there, but this is a tarot type of book, so maybe we should go with something a little more like, I don't know, magic-y, cool. She did say a lot of stickers, so let's just try to do a good job, shall we? Okay. Julie Moon. Another Julie Moon, but we're gonna rotate that so it looks better. Let's... Oh, I think that's better. That's gonna drive me a little nuts, I think. Okay. Let's see here. What else should we do? She did say she wants a lot of stickers, but I want them to look nice. I don't want them to be like stickers she wouldn't want on there. Ew, never mind. I don't like the way that looks. Let's do something else. I want something that's gonna go with stuff and not be like too obnoxious. No, I feel like that's gonna be... Okay, let's... I think this might be fine. Thank goodness we can move these stickers when we need to. That would not be a good thing if we could just suddenly not move these. That would be kind of bad. I know, I'm doing kind of the same symmetrical thing that I did on the other one, but okay, I think that's... Oh no, I think we can go a bit bigger. Okay. Wait. Can we like put stickers on the spine? I wonder, can we? No, we can't. No, we can't. Okay. That's good to know. We cannot put them on the spine. I feel like that's kind of not a lot of stickers, but I want it to be clean and nice. And I feel like if I put too many stickers on, it's gonna look all over the place. Alright, anything else we dare to put on this? It looks really clean and nice right now. I really don't want to mess it up. Let's go ahead and finish it. I hope she likes it. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, it's not quite what I asked for. But that's okay. They say don't judge a book by its cover. Oh no, did it not have enough stickers? Speaking of which, forgive my ignorance, but aren't you Tiffy, the magician everyone's talking about? I think I saw your face in the newspaper. Oh dear. We're in the newspaper. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and be honest. That's me, milady. Please don't call me milady. There's no need for formalities. I'm agate, like a gem. You are totally a gem, and I'm sorry the book wasn't exactly to your liking. I hope I haven't made you uncomfortable. It's rare to meet a magician from the artisan class, so I couldn't help asking. My curiosity is my curse. Listen, I'm glad you're curious. There are more of us than people think. Are you a magician too? I'm gonna guess that she is. But let's go with this one first. But you're the first one in our town to earn the right to do prophetic readings. Oh my goodness, it's so cool that my character in this game is kind of similar to me in my VTuber character and me in real life. I actually did practice tarot semi-professionally for many years before becoming a VTuber, and I've actually done some tarot readings before as a VTuber. You should be proud of yourself despite what happened afterwards, if you know what I mean. Oh no. I don't believe you're responsible for the poor nobleman's death. Oh dear. No, I don't think we're responsible for a death. Readings can't harm people like that. If magicians could do that with their powers, tarot would have been banned long ago for everyone but kings and emperors. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. A lot of my classmates do too. So there's at least a few nobles who are on your side. Thank you. I appreciate your support. I got a bit carried away, didn't I? You're probably tired of my prattle, so I better go. Thank you for being patient with me. You're welcome. I hope I can make a better book for you next time. See you soon. I'll come back with other textbooks. Aw, she's sweet. I guess we didn't put enough stickers on. Like, she really wants it loaded up, but it's like, I wanted it to look nice and clean. Oh well. Hello, name's Stefania. I work at the public charity library. One of our books is in terrible condition, and Sir Nathaniel said you could replace its cover. Oh my, that does look like a well-loved book. It's a romantic novel, really popular with the youths. They've read it to shreds, and if they keep going like that, it'll fall apart. Ooh, a romance novel. You don't say. I do love me some romance novels. Very well. Loved romance novels. Anyway, yes, I'll see what I can do. Sir Nathaniel offered me a discount. Mindy kind of 'em. So apart from the cover, put on the book those little metallic corners. For better protection, you know? I got you. Alright, so first things first. We need a new cover. I think I'm gonna go with something nice and red and romantic. And I think we'll go with these because they have a little more flair. And I know she didn't ask for stickers, but come on. We gotta put at least one on there. It's a little heart locket. Who wouldn't like that? I'm probably going overboard on this. I don't know if she's gonna like it or not, but, you know. We'll just kind of do what we can here. Let's finish it and see if she's actually gonna like it or not. Thank you. It looks much better now. Phew. Okay, so she's not a very picky customer. Alright. We're not gonna insult the romance novel by saying it's a collection of vulgar verses. Come on. We're romance fans here, so we're just gonna thank her for coming by. Thank you for helping me. Sir Nathaniel was right about you. Well, he at least better be saying something nice about me. Oh, hello, friend. You look a little nervous. How can I help? Hey, friend, I'm in a hurry. So can you please serve me quickly? I'm delivering an important package to a milord, and I want to look my best. This notebook I've been using for years. Poor, for lack of another word, but I don't want to throw it out. Too many memories. Decorated as you see fit. Fashionability is my only requirement. Okay. I think we can do that for you. Okay, let's do that. Book color might be nice. Let's go ahead and put on some protective corners there to keep it nice and fashionable, huh? Okay. I really like this sticker, but I feel like it's gonna blend in a bit too much. I still do like it though. I like it. It's a bit understated, but I think it's fashionable still. Let's see if we can add. I don't want to make it too busy looking though. If he is taking this to somebody fancy, I think that still looks reasonably fancy without being too much going on. Let's see how he likes this. You clearly see the hand of a true master here. How long have you been a bookbinder? I'm gonna assume most of my life, until I got into some hot water with some tarot readings or something. As long as I can remember. Haven't we all? My family are hereditary messengers. My kid, if I ever have one, will be a messenger too. Well, I guess that works. I think he had this book in his pack before, so I think we just made it look kind of similar to what was in there. It's an important, responsible job, so I'm not complaining. It could have been much, much worse. I'm gonna ask him about his name. I'm sure we've never met before, but you probably knew my father. I was named after him. He used to work in the artisans' quarters. Now that I'm looking at you, you resemble a woman bookbinder. My parents and I visit occasionally. She had a kid about my age. Then one day, they both disappeared. Ooh. The plot thickens. Yeah, I would imagine my mother and I would have had to abscond, as they say. I'm gonna tell him the truth here. Even though I'm not sure if I would remember him. Like, he was honest enough to answer my question. It was you and your mom? I don't feel it's my place to ask you the details, so I won't. Well, that's nice of you. I don't think I'm gonna ask him about the book in his bag, but I am gonna say, didn't you say you were in a hurry? Right, I need to go if I don't want to get whipped. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Theo, you better get going. See you later, or maybe not. Why wouldn't I see you again? Don't say that. I just got done serving you. Take care, Theo. Oh, okay. The music just changed. And what in the 9 hells did you get all over that book, sir? That better not be what I think it is. That looks like a very suspicious stain. Tiffy, I need your help quickly. You know how to get stains out of fabric, right? Clean this book's cover, then make it unrecognizable. No questions asked. Just do what I said. I'll explain everything later. That book looks a little familiar. That looks like the book I made for Theo. Is that blood? No, I just spilled some... Nate. That doesn't look like how someone would spill wine, but okay. Of course it is. That's why I came to you. I don't have much time, so shut up and do something. What have you done, Nate? Killed a guy. I didn't want to do it, but he left me no choice. So you are an assassin. So you left bookbinding for assassination school. See, I'm being honest with you. I've never lied to you, Tiffy, so if you want answers, you'll get them later. And now help me, please. I don't want to be an accessory to murder. I've seen this book before in Theo's bag. Oh, no. Theo's. You know him. What I want to know is, why did you do that to him? He came in the shop yesterday. Shit. If you told someone about it, never mind. We'll figure this out. But first, the book. Are you going to help me or not? And become an accomplice to concealing a murder? No thanks. One of the guards saw me with the book. When the murder becomes known, they'll put 2 and 2 together and I'll be hanged. You were the one who decided to get all knifey. Why should I be involved in that? I saved your life once, remember? You promised you'd pay me back someday, and now is that time. Great. So let me guess, you were the person who got me and my mother supposedly out of here after the incident? Great. Please, I wouldn't be asking you if I had another choice. And no, I don't either. Thanks. The brush tool is now available. Great. Little monsters, we're gonna be cleaning up blood from a book. Yay. Yeah, sure. This is an appropriate thing to be doing. Okay. Now, I have to make this book unrecognizable. So I have to completely change the color. And probably give it these. to cover up any stains. Great. Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything more for you. Take this. Good job. I'll hide the book at my house. Of course, it would be safer to keep it in Stefania's library, but I don't want to put her at risk too. And yet you're gonna come in and bug me with this. Great. Wonderful. Please get out of here. I have non-obstruction of justice bookbindings to do. We may have hidden the book, but the guard saw your face. Unless you were a good roguey and wore a cloak. Yes, we have only delayed my execution. Rule number 1. Nady waity. Rogues hide their facey wacies. Please leave. If I had laid low or run away, they'll find me sooner or later, but I have a solution. The tarot cards. You can make it so I'm never caught. You want me to do a tarot reading for you? Or am I supposed to do some other voodoo? Where did you get those from? You better not have gotten those from my personal stash. How many times do I have to repeat myself? All questions later. I want to know where you got my tarot cards. Excuse you, sir. No fucking way. Either answer now, or you're on your own. Fine. They were hidden in a book, hidden between the pages in a paper packet. I doubt Theo knew about them. But you did. I didn't. I knew about the book, about how expensive it was, but not about the cards. The client, whoever they are, obviously wanted to keep things quiet. Why is there something special? Is there something special about the deck? I noticed the cards differ in color. Some of them are darker. If you draw one like that, do not use it. Who knows where this will lead? My fate is not a toy to play with. Don't you think I know that? Duh. Tarot reader. I won't, don't worry. The audacity to dictate terms. Or this fun one. A prophetic reading can be done once per stage of life. I haven't dealt with any magicians in my adulthood, if that's what you mean. Oh, okay. Answer questions with the heart icon mean the character can be romance. Okay. What I mean is one option. Are you sure you want me to do that? Or this one. I'm the only magician in your circle. I'm flattered. We're not gonna answer that one because I have no interest in romancing this guy right now. Of course not, but we have no other options. I won't, don't worry. We're gonna do that. No, actually, we're gonna answer a bit more badass. The audacity to dictate terms. I thought we wanted to save my life, not fuck it up. Stop cursing and give me something personal of yours. Take the bookmark out of the book. Technically, they're both mine now. You know, that is actually true. It does help when you're giving readings to have something personal to work with. Okay. And so now we have the cards. Oh no, the death card. Death does not always signify the end of life. Sometimes it's the end of a friendship, a love, or trust. Sometimes it's a curse. Sometimes it's a blessing. You'll never know. Okay, so let's see what this other card says. Justice. Justice has many forms. It's the gallows creaking in the wind, the spiteful glances of the crowd, the departure of a loved one. Everyone who is guilty will be punished. The question is, will the punishment fit the crime? And let's see the end. Flame, drag and drop, okay? Fire, a symbol of hope, victory, or approaching end. As you touch the card, a wave of pain rushes through your body, but you don't flinch. You're too fascinated by its aura. You've never seen magic like this before, have you? Maybe. Let's drag and drop. And, okay, let's do justice. Unpredictable fate. Using a dark card means risking Nate's fate, you know it. But you also know that risk opens up new possibilities or opportunities. Could it all end badly? Of course. It has happened to you before, but will it? That is something no one can predict. Let's finish this. Maybe the justice will go in his favor. Maybe there will be some gift of the flame. But we're not going to conjure in death. Finish. You use the dark card. Why? Because it might actually do something to help you. I felt it was the right thing to do. Call it a gut instinct. That is so you. You hide behind lame excuses, but in reality you just enjoy playing God. Excuse me, you were the one who asked for a tarot reading. Don't insult the reader. I'm just the messenger. And this is coming from a murderer. I would never harm you. That's the difference. I saved your life and looked after you when no one else gave a shit. And this is how you repay me. Maybe I'm trying to save your life. If I hadn't used that card, you might as well be dead. I have neither the time nor the desire to talk to you any longer. Wow, okay. Bye. What about the cards? I'll take them with me, or did you think I would give them to you after what you've done? Listen, I gave you a choice. I give you the option to maybe get out of your problem. Oh, this must be the mystic symbol because it's got the eye on it. You said you'd explain everything later, but still didn't. Thank your lucky stars that you're so useful to me. Wow. Please get out of my face. Well, they're more useful to me than they are to you. Yeah, that's the point. Wow, okay. Bye. And that's the end of the playtest. That was lovely. That was lovely. My little monsters and any game developers who are listening, that was lovely. Oh my goodness. What a ride. That was so fun. Okay. Hold on. We are gonna switch screens here so I can talk about it. Okay. That was amazing. That was wonderfully done. So, I think this is a really good demo. I think there are a lot of good strengths to what the game is so far. I really like how each customer kind of builds the world, builds the story and everything. I think that's really a cool and necessary thing to do. So that even though you're kind of doing a low-key game, I really love how they built in story elements and some things for you, the main character, to learn more about as you go through. The only thing that I would say I'm looking forward to being developed more is maybe a little bit more cues for some of the clients for like how much more of something they might need, especially with that one agate character who came in and wanted tons of stickers. Like, it would have been nice to maybe in the fuller version have a little bit more prodding or a little bit more guidance about like what counts as enough stickers, and maybe also to give like a range that she might accept, just because there might be players like me who just want it to look really nice, and do want to put stickers on there, but like don't want it to look cluttered. I know, book nerd. I think all the other elements are great though. I'm looking forward to seeing if money for various kinds of book jobs gets added. I'm looking forward to many more customers. I'm looking forward to having more customization options open, of course, when it's no longer the playtest. Really, really wonderful. I'm already super engaged. I already really felt like I could sink my teeth into it. So I think the game developers are doing amazing. You are doing amazing. I really, really love this game. Please, please, please keep it up. And for all you little monsters, if you enjoyed watching this playtest, please go wishlist the game and please get ready to participate in the more open playtest that I think will be happening sometime next week. I think it's like the 24th or 25th. I will put more information down in the comments or in the description of the video. And I'll leave links where you can follow the developers and give them support. This is a really lovely game, and I can't wait to play more. It is definitely Tiefling Mom approved. Wonderful job. So much fun. Alright, little monsters. I'll see you in the next one. Be good. Until then. Bye.